He was making dead eye contact with me as he's taking a dollar bill off the table. He said, "You see the stack of cash right here? This is going to be your tip as long as you give me exceptional service. Every time you do something I do not like, I will be taking money out of it." I said, "I noticed that you already took some out. What have I done so far?" He said, "You took too long to get over here to greet us." I said, "The hostess literally just sat you." He takes another one. He said, "I don't like when people talk back to me." I said, "Oh my God, you guys are going to be so much fun. I can tell already." I take their drink order. He says something as I'm walking away. I notice that he's taking another dollar bill up. I said, "Oh, what was that one for?" He said, "You didn't laugh at my joke." I said, "Sir, you didn't say anything funny." I went in back and I found my manager. I told my manager what was going on. I said, "I will take their drink order and I'll take their food order, but I will not go out to that table. I will not run their food. I will not check on their food." Keep in mind, I worked at a high-end steak restaurant at this point. Their tab would have been easily $200. They had maybe 10 to 15 $1 bills on the table. I'm not going to bend over backwards and play into whatever your power kink is. Like, it's not happening. Not the girl. Anyways, I don't go out to check on them. I bring her, the wife, a drink one time to refill the drink, and then I bring out their tab. They run the tab. He writes negative $15 as the tip line and says that I owe him for how horrible the service was. He finds the manager, complains to the manager. The manager tells the owner. The owner tells me that next time this couple comes in, they will be sat in my section and I will give them exceptional service. I said, as long as they don't have a stack of cash on their table that they are going to hold over my head with their imaginary rules for their imaginary game, I will gladly serve them. I said, but if they come in and they do that, I will not be taking the table, and you can fire me if you need to. I didn't see him again after that, but what the fuck? What the fuck? I have posted this story before, so this might seem like a replay, and that's because it is, but the amount of times, or the amount of comments where people are like, "Oh my God, this has happened to me before," disgusting, disgusting. If you or your parents or your grandparents do this, stop them immediately because it's fucking gross.